9A. Here we go. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Lúc bây giờ xài hơn
My name is Sai Her.
quân châu đó nên cho nhau họ lúc nên cho thấy cho và nhau họ lúc tiền nó tan cho nên cho nhau bây giờ luôn ai phải mua lúa cho nên thả phải chỉ bỏ xong cho nên tất chạy phải xả còn nên muốn lòng.
Thank you to all of you, the boards of the supervisor. As far as the emergency resolution, I beg you not to allow to go through.
Cho khó bây giờ nên mua mó bây giờ tôi cho nó giờ bây giờ nên mua mó bây giờ chỉ nhau nó cho nên bỏ bây giờ.
Because we suffer a lot of ailments. If we were healthy, you probably would not see us. One of the reasons we're here because of ailments.
Thế nên giờ cho cái trái nên chủ sai cho cái trái nó còn tiền tiền nó bị hành phong thế cho khó nên một này lúc về bên một bên lúc về hay to tiền nên giờ nên tù bây giờ bây tù.
As you know, you make the rule, the laws, and we would like you to follow those rules and laws because we are under you, follow you.
Thế họ chỉ tên bây giờ còn nên muốn tập tiền tiền nó bây giờ.
The most important thing is that we want you to give us the justice, right?
Cho khó chỉ có bây hay nên tôi nhớ nên họ cho nó bây uống cổ sư nên uống nên cho nên tiền nên tới đâu nên đi của họ uống rồi.
It isn't because we grow only. You all started first, and that's one of the reasons we moved here too.
So bây giờ tao cho cái nhân dân cho bây hay nên sư cho nhà nên uống chính nhân dân bây giờ chỉ bỏ trong cái bây giờ chỉ ba
We
nên.
just want justice and right for all of us, just like all of you have. And anything that injustice to anyone is injustice for all of us.
Họ nói bây giờ tao sư.
That's all I want.
Thank you. Francine Bochan?
I already.
You already spoke. Okay, all right, sorry.
Thank you.
Luis Liato?
You can sit there. You can sit, yeah. Oh. You'll be up and down, so you might as well.
I don't think I need any interpretation.
No, you're fine, but I'm trying to make it convenient for him.
Although I am Italian and Albanian, I don't think I need interpretation. I totally support this resolution to have the feds come in and help us with this. Some of you in the room, it sounds to me like people don't understand what this hearing is about. It's about whether or not to adopt this resolution to have the federal government come in and help us with our marijuana problem. And the federal cannabis is, excuse me, could you be quiet? Thank you. Cannabis is still a Schedule I, so it's still against the federal law. And some of you in the room are probably not familiar with it, but Lisa Nixon, our supervisor, made me familiar with this. It's called the Cole Memo, C-O-L-E. And in the Cole Memo, it says that if states pass laws regarding the cannabis, that they'll respect that unless they cross over the line. And some of the things that have been crossed over the line is this interstate process of sending marijuana to other states. Also, bribery is considered in cartels. So we have crossed the line here in Siskiyou County, so I think this resolution to ask the feds to come in and declare an emergency resolution is appropriate. It has nothing to do about medical marijuana. You're allowed to do that as long as you're staying within the laws. And I ask everybody here to respect our laws. If you want respect from the citizens, then you need to respect our law. You'll get respect in return. Thank you.
Here. Over here. Who's next? Come on up. We have a bunch of them. Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Echo.
Good afternoon. Can I begin?
ก็ให้ในเด็กว่ามุ่งลงเชียที่เลยใช่ไหม
I'm very happy to see all of you.
เห็นน้องสาวตัวเคลียร์เนี่ยเดี๋ยวไป
Today I want to tell you all that
วิธีจะไปเที่ยวตัวนักขนม
the reason why we're here.
ไปกุชิปอเดี๋ยวเลยจะเสียเองนะตัวไปได้เฉยแล้วตัวเดี๋ยวรู้สึกจิไปจิปอได้สิ
We only know when CIA was coming to our country.
ได้สิมาลีจ้าเดี๋ยวตัวไปได้ถึงรู้เลยขอไปจะพูดเรื่องมองแล้วเนาะมันเป็นผู้คนจะ
When they came, we feed them, we fed them, we gave places to stay.
เดี๋ยวไปไว้ไปเลยอย่างนี้
Hold on 1 second. If you can keep it quiet out in the hall,
We respect them.
เดี๋ยวมา
We respected them.
ไปดูเลยบอกคนเดียวแล้วอย่าไปหัวตาย
We love them and we treat them as like our loyalties, royalties.
มาไปจีซ่าเดี๋ยวพวกเราไปตัวสองน้อยไปตัวตั้ง
We know that when we came here, we're gonna face some trouble like this.
ถ้าชิมากูว่าโจทย์เนี่ยเดียวมึงถูกไปจอดลงบนลูกปีละไปยิงเช็คเรื่องบนเลยถ้าชิมาไปสาเดียว
I'm very happy just to tell you that we have someone like Mr. Lupi. That's fine.
สนใจมาจะนึกจีนึกแล้วจะนึกถึงจีนี่เป็นจีสอบเป้จีมวยเขาต้องเคลียร์เป้เดียวจงวิจารณ์
I don't know if you made that law or I feel like he's terrorized us.
เนี่ยเป็นเกียรติของวันนี้แต่เราถ้าชิมาของนี้คือนั่งเดินมาไปหาจุดเป้ของตัวตีโน่พอดีอาจีน่า
And I feel like we hate communists. We feel like communists right here. Why we want to go fight in North Korea now?
เอ็นอย่างนี้เราไปที่นั่งเขาอีลูกเจ๋ไปที่นั่งบุรีลูกเจ๋อะไรนะสเต็งนะไปที่นั่งอี
We are in one house, just like one big United States house.
ไปจากไปสิตัวชี้เขียนเนี่ยชี้ป้าเสไปหาตัวชี้ตัวเลยไปหายิงตัว
Why we try to educate each other? Why now I feel like I'm one of the enemy?
ไปที่รูนี่จะเสียเลยจากนี่หาจากเสียนี่เป็นนี่รูเป็นอ่ะ
We did not hate you CIA before. I feel like why you hate us now?
เห็นแต่นี่รูเป็นเนาะแต่นี่พูดถึง stop จะเสียนะ go out the country right
If you feel like you hate us like this, then I think your CIA should stop going out of the country.
เป็นที่อะไรล้อมันจะขอไปสาต่อซื้อแต่สิมันจะนี่หาสิล้อเป็นนี่เป็นพวกเขาอ่ะ
We all want it out. We should love each other. And I feel like we're being destroyed now.
ไปหมู่เชื่อจะไปเพกับไปตัวพี่他们死这家那被主人的啊
As we go to church, we pray for peace and mercy. I didn't feel like we were giving peace and mercy here.
嘛被其他岛发起的被路线岛那里我做的
So I just don't want the resolution to go
ก็ม
through
องจะกระจาย
and change it. Thank you very much.
thank you. Next.
Thank you.
我没有大条线大条线
My name is Pa Kao K-A-O. Pa is P-A-O. Xiong, last name X-I-O-N-G.
เราลง不要ให้你啊
I would like to give a couple of words.
好几步 pass 再讲一天
I beg you not to allow these resolutions to go through.
你被多少被接多不啥
We here we're not thirds.
被我妈妈给
We suffer
被
ailments.
被我们知道的他到脑等他
We have doctors. We have recommendations.
我来生被结果
And the recommendation allow us to go with it. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next.
他和张来讲到这是
With great respect to your board of supervisors.
我们在说完这样
My name is Broderick Yang.
弄到主做的呢要古人这个么这些做ถูก
I'm here to tell you that I'm a person suffered ailments, and I'm
เป็นเช่วง
I'm here for remedies.
我多拿不起来，都能不杀。
I'm here. I'm not a thug or a thief,
起来都能有多管拉不落。
cartel, make business.
我他们叫我脑子，他们
I beg you, board of supervisors,
他 no pass 这样，
ask you not to pass this resolution.
不是现在的那有说别的那个。
I'm very happy that you will help us and love us.
我操。
Thank you.
Thank you. Next. Yes, sir.
用那种血断气条嘛，要知道这种血根的。
I'm very happy to tell you that I'm glad to see you board of supervisor as our leaders in this community.
用那做呢，背着的，我说漳州啊，
My name is Cha Yor Bang.
我做呢要不摸摸，也不对你呢做对呢，对我靠不都看谁，我做呢这的要做我都啥都念了呀，我做的家。
Just want to let you know I moved here to cultivate this plant for medicinal purposes. It's not for business. It's not for self or anything.
我做么念药他药练药带药来带出嘛，对吧？我可能到靠不都看看，我不娘来个不让谁。
I spend money to buy the land, to buy the equipment, all these things, so that I could cultivate, to use it as medicinal purpose.
还有个咱嘛，他知道他发展的个非常的呢，默默呢，所以说是老了这个，他为啥都是他回家是非常弄。
As leaders of our community, I want you not to allow these resolutions to go through. I beg you, and please love our Hmong people.
你让学生嘛跟起来嘛，让学更高。
I am very happy and very glad to see all of you today.
Thank you. Next. Great respect to all you leaders.
可能给我当不了，
My name is Chong Lo.
我让学给他做那我这会呢。
I am very happy to be a citizen of this town and living here.
他做那要离我一靠，而且本身做。
I have a good reason to be here.
我也一多正好安排咱们那个就像。
I was working for a company for over 20 years.
我过到嘛给我下一个嘛，那给他慢慢给。
Since these last 6-7 years now, I've been very sick.
我当时叫这个
I have met many white doctors,
当时在嘛，
other Hmong doctors.
不是为这些了，没在说了，看到个嘛。
No one has any medicine that could help with my ailment.
我的妈呢，你现在生日时候没有这配置时候。
My sickness, I feel like it's just getting worse and worse.
我驾驶到车，
I'm to the point where I cannot even drive.
我家里搞经验关系，车上。
For example, if I drive for like 15 minutes, I would fall asleep right away.
我那家过去第三个，
As a person, I don't want to die.
我见到些，你的都累着呢， 不到这里做个检测呢，干嘛？
I learned that I can, this county allow people to cultivate medicinal marijuana.
昨天抽的你要不知道那个等于什么叫做我检测的哈，今天。
I pour all my saving for over 20 years to do this, so I see if it could save my life.
不过把他那检测让他们没得不。
I have proof that medicine the doctor prescribed.
我让实验的不要在检测上来检测，也是不要不做造人那个，不过造人差还能保利到可以让地不会天天也来的。
I hope that the recommendation that my doctor provided for me so that I could do this medicine helped me, but I feel like I was terrorized just like I was back in Laos where the Vietnam terrorized us from countryside to countryside.
让实验变成了给我现在做新知识产生了。
I am very happy that you allow us to come and have a couple of words with you.
他把那把这个这个呢那个比方今天那些不被或者说那个。
Just want to let you know that most of us here, all people are suffer one kind of ailment for another, and that's why we are here.
这么也是也还差可能做下人家那电视有那也给我就说了。
I don't have any further to add. I just want to say, to tell you that the medicine, marijuana was helpful.
在他们他们在在那这个我都现在在提什么？
So please don't pass that resolution to destroy that way of trying to cure us.
我承认。
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Kathy Tyler?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
I'm here to support Sheriff Lope's emergency funds or help. And I just want to say, I want to thank the Hmong people for helping us in the Vietnam War. Very appreciated.
Do you want me to translate or not?
Yeah, just that.
Okay.
And I lost
You want to
relatives.
start again?
Okay, I want to thank the Hmong people for helping in the Vietnam War.
不是啊，你呢？我那叫蒙少头那到八百许多的抓到越南，送开越南。
I have lost relatives there.
古到我第人家县都好抓中的，
So I feel your pain.
古包的那用你呢？毛一家你更高，真的。
Okay. Anyway, what I'd like to say is that gave you the right to come here to the United States. That was a gift, a thank you for that. But that doesn't give you the right to break our laws. And you say you want to be good members of the community. Well, then obey the laws. And I guess the thing that I see when I'm out in these different communities, if you want to live here and be part of the Siskiyou County, where are your children? Are they in the schools here? I don't see them in the daycares, the preschools. My daughter teaches preschool. I don't see any young Hmong children there. So if you want to live here and be part of the community, where are your children? Thank you.
Thank you. Next over here.
I'm a replacement.
He's your replacement?
He's my replacement. Are you done? You done? I think I'm done. Okay. Thank you for doing it. You're welcome.
All right.
Oh,
Hold on. We won't start till, go ahead.
Oh, I just want to add that I don't want that resolution to pass either.
Okay.
And what was I going to say? That to answer your question, where are the kids? Our kids are in college, in university, try to get the doctors, and we try to. I have a daughter that graduated from high school at 15, graduated from college at 17. I have a son graduated from college at 19, and he's very successful. But I'm retired interpreter, court interpreter, federal court interpreter, and I'm here. I'm suffering DD, degenerative disc, back disc, and no medicine could help that. Marijuana was able to help me, so I cultivate as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you again for your help. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Tu, and thank you so much for the opportunity for me to be here. I'm here to represent the whole community in this Siskiyou County. I do not concur with the statement that the home people in this community are drug dealers. And as it's stated on the American news and the US news, as I always read on the news, kids on home, and that being labeled, targeted as a drug dealers. I'm not here to do any things or anything like that. I'm just here just visiting brothers. And that being targeted as a home community. So I feel like we have to judge from right to wrong. And so I would like the Board of Supervisors to judge from right to wrong, and I disagree with the statement of emergency for the whole community in this county as it labeled on the news. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next. Do I have some over here too? Did I see somebody raise their hand? No? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I moved to this county to become a citizen here, and from my personal perspective, have realized and seen that Sheriff Lopez have done something that is extremely overboard, and I'm very confident that as a board of supervisors, you guys may or may not have noticed that as well. Therefore, I am totally in disagreement allowing you guys, on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, for Sheriff Luby to do such misconduct. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Next. Just come on up to the front. I'll get to you eventually. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am truly humbled to be here today, and with greatest hope, I expect that we will get a good result. I'd like to comment briefly about the lady that just mentioned earlier about our children not being registered here locally. Majority of us being here, we have grown kids who are adults that are not in primary school, as mentioned by the previous interpreters. To the best of my knowledge, I have been citizens here in County the last years, and I'm very confident that I have not break any law or go beyond what I should not do here in Siskiyou County and as a citizens. That's why I am so confident of myself that local authorities have not cited me for doing such misconduct or breaking the law here in this county. Therefore, I am truly happy in having the privilege to meet all of you guys. And also, with Lupi's proposal, with the federal, I am confident that you guys will take this into consideration and seek equal justice for us. I am in total disagreement that we should pass this resolutions. Therefore, I'd like to thank every one of you, and I hope that we will come to a total agreement that it will be treat us fairly. This is all I have to have. This is all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I am humbled to be here today. My name is Mei Li Tao.
nó bị chế là của tôi nên nó muốn chỉ đạo tận phương ngọc xưa là để cũng theo đi tôi nhớ còn nói tôi vừa tôi còn là nói tôi với thương nó nên thương nên bởi tôi là nó cả sẽ của ba tôi cũng lúc để nó của rồng nè để cũng theo đi tôi xưa tất chỉ mà
I am from the Midwest originally. I am a wife, and I am a proud mother of 9 children. I severe third-degree burn from a previous history or medical condition, and that is why I am here today, seeking and cured for my illness.
nó rong nó kiểuว่าจะคุ้นใช้หันนี่ต่อป้าเดี๋ยวมั่วกูขอเอาลิจากูถอนกันนี่ซ้ำว่าจะใจหนักทองหมูกับกูเที่ยวเลยอย่างน้องตองหมูเที่ยวป้าตองเจ้าเชียน
When I'm back in the Midwest, I am constantly in and out of the hospital due to my medical histories. Therefore, I am hoping that by coming here and with this cannabis garden, it will improve my health. But with all the things that I have heard since this is my first year, it puts me in a very awkward mode or fearful of all the things that we have heard and all the harassment that I heard since this is my first year here in this county.
Cậu tại sông thô lò là nhà cô là lọ cho khó nó sẽ chế cũng mua là lọ nó bị chế trong chắc nó cũng như chỉ tôi thằng tên nó tôi nói tôi khó mong.
If I am here to open a business or drug cocktailing, I am a previous business entrepreneur myself. I am own my own business in the last 10-15 years. My only reason being here is to seek for treatment. Thank you.
Thank you. Next. one of the gentlemen back there, come on up.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I am humbled to be here, and I'm very pleased that today we finally discuss the topics of cannabis. So therefore, I will be very direct, straightforward. First of all, I want the Board of Supervisors to acknowledge that we, too, are citizens of Yule County as well. Therefore, I would like for you guys to consideration and distinguish between the bad and the good individuals here in this county. Therefore, there are people here for medical reasons. There may be people here for other reasons, cocktailing, but therefore I would like you guys to take into consideration and don't get the two confused and mixed up. As a parent, I would like you guys to consider that you would care for your sick child. As a parent, I would like for you guys to care for your child who is in their deathbed. For the individuals who have good intentions to get into the cocktailing business, we have no sympathy for your punishment for the individuals who will take that into consideration and punish them in the proper manner. If this county completely banned outdoor, why not spread it at the beginning of the year? Now we are in the harvest season. You guys are putting us in jeopardy with our crops. Therefore, on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, I would strongly urge you guys to take this into high consideration, that is this truly justice here in the United States of America.
Thank you. Next over here, someone, come on up. Good afternoon.
I am humbled to be here today. My name is Dang Lu. It is a privilege to meet great leaders like you all. We are here for strictly medical purposes only. Therefore, I strongly ask that you guys take this into consideration and seek true justice for us, as we are citizens just like you. I ask that you only punish those who commit the crime. You only punish who has the intention to transport illegal drugs. But at the same time, I ask that you guys take us into consideration, as we, in our past life history, we have lived in poverty. Therefore, we hope that this country will not put us through that transition again. Thank you.
Thank you. Next. Good afternoon. Okay, good afternoon.
Nó dùng tài su,
Good afternoon.
của luôn bề của trả lòng,
My name is Jalom.
của lo là nó vô thảo bên lo, sau khi sư lưu cho bên chế nên,
I come here in front of the Board of Supervisor to discuss several issues to our family.
我哋一直做過下就知古年古時來嘅被chế nên, tới nó bây giờ không chịu.
Before 1975, my parents has a great rapport with the Caucasian family.
Tất cả sa就知啦，來嘅被到書啲場來嘅被chế.
After the fall of 1975, we have become closer as families.
我哋來俾人師傅嘅必須把必須就做事。
Prior to that, I am very confident that we have loving and caring towards one another.
大家呢被老我一整人，老我一起做路的全了，被不拉再给师傅，再给师傅老有什么？
Once we become unity as a family, I see that with the family tradition and the family orientation has fallen apart between my family and the Caucasian family.
我多人呢，他做的因错把古都看，学了去包，被着老母或者叫被到着前面搞，过年不寂寞在前面搞，然后山都不贴照着在满干。
I came here with very limited and very little knowledge. But what I do know is that when my parents was part of the CIA recruitment prior to 1975, my parents was exposed to such chemical. Therefore, when I was born, I was already exposed with those chemicals before birth.
有人呢，上学去把该有我家上学有上学上不了，就是当学的，你错了叫你上学，被多人呢，我就叫你早给家里教，别去抄。
Therefore, life is so valuable. There is no such thing that can replace life. I will do whatever it takes to maintain my life. Therefore, that's why I'm seeking medical treatment.
有人呢，我了这边上学是，被年被急，让你我找多大了吧？比起读书，你代表老王你才能，好你把路被年被急，让你对你话的。
My parents has passed due to the Vietnam War, lost their life in the frontline duty. Even that is the case, I will not hold anyone accountable for it. But my greatest hope is that you guys will take us into consideration and support us to cure our illness, our chronic illness.
这那么被我你决定中，被准学的错了，这被是被我早学把路的全了，正好就注意呀。
We, from here on forward, we are committed to be part of the family. Therefore, we have the confidence in you guys that you guys will seek us justice and love us as well.
被给在住包有那面被上，我都看我老了，我你真能了，我在叫你去付，再在不知道网上叫你我一直在那么去，那么在住被那面被上，我如么的老师。
The mistreatment in our community, I would not like to see that in our community. Therefore, I would like to work with you guys and participate so that we can have a better family and move on to the future.
Thank you. Next, yes. Yes, you can just sit there, that's fine. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, ตอนเราเนี่ยนักอ่อนยอดเสียสีท่านพอจะได้
I'd like to request or ask all judges who will make this decision today.
要理解被你被指的我是母爸的这个一点有呢为什么错做我考么个错是因为讲
Mainly,
我理解ผมว่าเขาน้องหัดยาลูกปีชง
this is what I want to identify yourself.
ตัว
Being that person.
ลูกปีเยอะเหมือนกันแล้วนี่ด้วยจีไฮลินดา
Label that all Caucasian are bad or all Caucasian are criminals.
但是比较不要没干了，呀，我还得都赔，这都赔是。
But because I am a U.S. citizen, I have to distinguish between the good and the bad, not to get mixed up between the two.
那对我就给这顿的也都骂吵是，干吵什么？
Whoever intentionally or accidentally commit a crime, that individual will be held totally accountable for his or her crime, not the whole Hmong in general.
嘛不插头个我顿这报道还得加加呢，没知道。
I ask that on behalf of you guys being the judge, this resolution is impossible.
嘛我从到这呢。
Thank you.
Thank you. Next, over here. Good afternoon.
他那家多给这给在里炒的不是这个给认的。
Your Honor, I would like to acknowledge for each and every one of you who will fight and seek justice for us.
古路没有清汤，
My name is Ching Tao.
那家我儿子不是不儿子，你一起到这儿在就是被谁抓住中了。
All of you, Board of Supervisors, has implemented and set forth rules and regulations for the citizens.
别的蒙多人，别有我这里的在的，
We as Hmong are here today in this county. We will honor and obey your rule.
而且啥个他们家路边呢，有到晒到这种啊的。 路边草也都来草，只要牡丹草。
But therefore, we would highly ask that Sheriff Luby take this into serious consideration and distinguish between the good and the bad. Not all Hmong are bad.
啥个呢？晒到这个我们差点铸造还能对接，我这是啥？我找到。
Not to take the law into his own hand and pick and choose and being stereotyped among each individual person or as a group. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, over here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
是跑我票的
Just speak into that mic a little better. There you go. Thanks.
是跑我票的 Chief Board Supervisor。
I would like to thank you, all of you, 5 Board of Supervisors.
这次大理的都跑府内去了。
It is my honor to give you the highest respect of all,
去大理的老北地区，
including Sheriff Luby.
北多呢，也北多，
ขอจากจอนเราไปว่าเมื่อกี้ว่าเนี่ยนะจะใช้จะลงจากที่สองที่เรารู้ตรงไอ้สิ่งนี้อะไรไม่ได้ตัว
We are here today as a group because we feel and we heard that Chair Luby will propose that the Fed will come in and eradication all of our plans. That is why we are here today. We are also citizens of this country as well.
晒咗幾日嘅，俾人哋嘅時候有一次都是，俾人要都攞啲錢，我人哋嘅三個女，我要呢做到要做三個俾，我要真係是。
The least expected things that we will have towards Sheriff Luby is to consider and to outcast us that we are an outsider. We feel that we have spent most of our life here in the United States. We are U.S. citizens as well.
呢個因為最錯，呢係同老師錯係做幾咗，俾住住因為俾全部多門度，可能啲有幾人有道路俾在緊咯。
For equal justice and true justice, all of you Board of Supervisors, including or as well with Sheriff Luby, take into consideration and only punish the one who commit the crime, not all of us.
要給做債做咗俾我可能，對做俾做蒙全嘅不都差咯，咯有個我哋個自己情況差咯啲，我錄冇老師。
If this resolution were to pass, more of our Hmong will be fearful, and we will be showing our presence here, and it will be much harder for you guys to come to a resolution or a decision. This is all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Sure. I needed to.